The average male complex. This isn't something that many people talk about because most guys are average males. Only the handsome and the select, the attractive men will understand, right? The average male complex is this. So what you'll experience as a handsome and select man, and this is what I made this for, because all this game is out there for the average guys. Oh, do this, do that. But like I said in my previous videos, there are certain dynamics that exist. When your girl expects you to be here and you come in the interaction over here, she sort of loses all that attraction that would have been there if you had, met the level of her expectation. So because you're an attractive guy, there's a certain standard that's set for you. You need to be here. And if you're not here, if you're anything below that, even if you're a cool, calm, friendly, interactive, maybe not even friendly, but attractive person, she won't bite because she expects things to be up here. So anyway, but if you're not attractive, not handsome, not select, the expectation is like somewhere down here. So if you bring this or anything above, she'll be impressed. Now this isn't to say that she'll go out with you and you'll get your business meeting sorted, but it's just to say that it's easier to please when there's expectations that are lower than it is to please when the expectations are higher. So as a handsome and select guy, you don't really have a lot of game that's been given to you because you're handsome and select, and people think, oh, you already get the girls. But some of us didn't. Some of us don't. I never used to until I learned how to. So you're probably in that situation where you're like, shit, I don't get the girls. I'm also teaching someone. I'm teaching so many people right now. Anyway, we're not talking about clients, we're talking about us, you, and them, but you. So you're probably in that situation, and if you are, this is the video for you. So hit that like button, hit the subscribe, post the comments after the video. I genuinely want to hear your stories, like I do, because I know I'm not the only guy out there who's having some interesting experiences as a handsome and select dude. There are a ton of us out there. I want to create a community where we can all come together, talk, chill, vibe, and maybe even, later on, I have a plan. I have all of these plans in my mind, and it's just awesome. So you want to be there. You want to be there. Anyway, straight to the video. So, the average male complex. Essentially, I made a video 2023 about this, and I spoke about everything. I hit on all the points, but now we're gonna expand, and I lost a couple of videos, so let's just do a new one. The average male complex is essentially this state of mind that you have as a guy who doesn't want to improve. He's not okay with being average, but you don't see yourself as needing to get better because I'm already there. There's a quote by Aristotle where he says, you cannot teach someone that which one thinks one already knows. And with that, someone's calling. Obviously a girl, obviously wants to talk, a video chat. Dude, it's fucking 10:25. I'm not trying to talk. So anyway, and you cannot teach one that which one thinks one already knows. So this is what happens with average males. If a guy asks you something like, oh, do you know how to fight? An average male will do some shit like, yeah, I know how to fight. Oh, I know how to fight. I beat everyone up. And they'll just always be barking, right? Talking about some strange shit. But you'll never really see them. Even if you do, this is a thing. Let me sit down for this one because my feet are kind of tired. So what happens is that sometimes you'll get into a fight, right? So something happens, you get into a fight and you win the fight or some shit. And now you think you're fucking Conor McGregor because you fought a guy and you beat him or something. And a lot of average guys will do shit like this, and they do this kind of shit in all aspects of their life. So every guy thinks they can win in a fight, and every guy thinks they can get girls. Those are the two craziest male delusions. The two most common male delusions is, I know how to fight and I can get girls. The average male complex is not understanding that you can't. You don't know how to do it. You suck at both. Unless you're in an MMA gym, unless you're actively practicing how to fight, whether it's on your own or at a gym, sparring, doing all that stuff, unless you're actively code approaching, learning social skills, learning these dynamics that exist between men and women, men and men, women and women, and human beings in general, you suck. You suck. You can't do it, you suck. But a lot of guys be like, nah, I can get any girl, man. I can get any girl. Okay, go approach that girl. Nah, she's not my type. Nah. And then there's some excuse. Nah, she's with a friend. Nah, she's got a boyfriend. Nah, she's with a mom. Nah. There's always, and I made another video about the excuses. And it's got all these excuses on the screen, and I'm just like, enough. Stop the shit, bro. Stop the shit. You're deluding yourself because you're the average male. The average male complex is this inflated ego and an inflated level of entitlement that comes from nothing, nowhere. You have done nothing to be able to say the things that you say. You do not have the accolades. You do not have the titles. You have not won the battles. You have not gone to war and conquered your enemies. You have not done anything, but you still claim the accolades of being capable of doing all those things. That's because you're an average male and you do not base your reality off of the result. You base your reality off of fiction and delusion. That's the average male. So what will happen, again, I can beat anybody in a fight. I can talk to all the girls that I want to talk to. I can do this, there's all this stuff, and this is just me explaining the basics. The average male complex is essentially this system within the mind that says, I don't want to improve because I'm too scared. But I don't want anybody to know I'm too scared, and I don't want anybody to think less of me as though I can't do those things. So I have to pretend as though I can do those things. But when time arises to actually do those things, all the excuses in the world come up. Hey bro, let's go to the MMA gym over there. We can spar, we just have a light sparring session, we just, test each other out. Bro, I mean, yeah, but I thought you said you can fight. Yeah, no, okay, let's go. And then when you get the bros fucking swimming, and it's like, dude, this isn't swimming class. We're learning how to fight. Like, posture up. Like, what are you doing? And it happens all the time. And this is the average male complex. There are so many average males out there. And you're only an average male because you don't allow yourself to improve. You don't teach yourself. Okay. You don't teach yourself what there is to teach yourself. You don't learn how to get better. So you will always be average by the vice of not allowing yourself to admit to yourself that I suck, I'm bad at these things, because you don't want to embarrass yourself. There's a quote by Confucius where he says, the man who asks a question is a fool for a minute, the man who does not is a fool for life. The average male complex is this insistent desire, this fervent effort to never admit you're a fool, to never ask a question, and as a result you are a fool for life. So you will continue to be an average male, whether you're handsome, whether you're cute in the face, whether you got the jacked body or whatever. You will continue to be an average male as a result of the mindset that you have. You will never be select. Perhaps you'll get girls here and there, whatever, but you'll never truly fulfill your potential. You'll never truly do all the shit that you could possibly do if you would improve, if you would admit to yourself where you stand. I am not up here, I'm down here. I'm on the floor, I'm at level 1, I suck, I can't do shit, I need to learn. So what am I gonna do? I'm going to learn, I'm going to do what it takes to get better, and then suddenly dude. So anyway, that's essentially the average male complex squeezed down into a very short video. Appreciate you watching this video, and listen, if you are a handsome and attractive select man, these are the kind of things that you'll listen to, and you'll be like, yeah, I remember being in that position, but then I adjusted myself and now I'm better because of it. Or you'll look at it and you'll be like, I know someone who's like that. I know multiple people who are like that. And it's just like, dude, yeah, because there's so many average guys out there and there's a few of us. This is why I want to create a community of handsome, select men. Attractive guys, just a community of guys. I'm going to talk about this in the next video. And essentially it's what women will think of you because you're handsome and select at times, right? If it's a girl that doesn't really know you, if you guys aren't, doing your thing together, women will just like kind of think this about you because you're handsome and select. But anyway, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, turn the notifications on, share the video. I'm genuinely trying to blow this channel up. Anyway, it was good talking. Catch you in the next one. Trey out.